Welcome to Argentina, and oh my goodness, am I excited for today's adventure. Welcome back to the channel, my friends. You know, there are some places in the world that just have a certain magic, a spark. For me, that place is Argentina. It's a country that dances to its own rhythm, a beautiful, passionate, and utterly captivating beat. It's the sizzle of steak on a parrilla, the soulful melody of a tango, and the thunderous roar of waterfalls that seem to fall from the heavens themselves. Kicking off our list at number 10, the city that will steal your heart, step onto its cobblestone streets, Buenos Aires. Oh, what a city! Often called the Paris of South America. Grand European-style architecture, wide, tree-lined boulevards. Feel the history in San Telmo, bustling antique markets, crumbling beautiful facades. Then La Boca, corrugated metal houses, a rainbow of color, where the tango was born. Couples dancing right on the street, mesmerizing. Not a performance, but life. The soul of the city on display. All right, from the rhythm of the city, we travel to the thunder of nature. At number 9, we have something that will honestly leave you speechless, the magnificent Iguazú Falls. It's not just one waterfall, it's a chain of hundreds of cascades stretching for nearly 3 kilometers, straddling the border between Argentina and Brazil. You walk along these incredible catwalks that take you right over the rushing water. You feel the spray on your face, you hear the roar in your ears. It's primal. The main event is the Garganta del Diablo, the Devil's Throat. You stand on a platform at the very edge and you look down into this immense, churning chasm. The sound is deafening. You can even take a boat ride that goes right up to the base of the falls. And you get soaked, completely drenched, but you're laughing. Everyone is screaming and laughing. It's a baptism by waterfall. For our number 8 spot, we're heading south. Way, way south. We're going to a land of giants, a place of myth and legend, Patagonia. This isn't just one spot, it's a vast, sprawling region of breathtaking, raw beauty. When you think of adventure, this is the place that should come to mind. Pristine, turquoise lakes, the Andes showing off in all their glory. Trails wind through ancient forests and open up to views that look like a painting. You can drive for hours on a road that stretches to the horizon. You might see condors soaring, guanacos grazing peacefully, maybe even a puma. Patagonia is a reminder that there are still wild places left in the world. After all that rugged adventuring, I think it's time for a little relaxation, don't you? And I know just the place. At number 7, we arrive in Mendoza, the glorious heart of Argentina's wine country. Oh, friends, if you love wine, this place is paradise. It's a beautiful, sunny city nestled in the foothills of the Andes. The region is famous for its Malbec, a rich, dark, velvety red wine that is just chef's kiss. You can rent a bicycle, pedal your way from one winery to another. They show you the cellars and tell you the story of their land and their grapes. Then comes the best part, the tasting. Amazing multi-course lunches cooked over an open fire, paired perfectly with each wine. It's a place to slow down, savor the moment, and raise a glass to the good life. Salud. Get ready to feel like you've been teleported to the Swiss Alps, because at number 6, we're heading to San Carlos de Bariloche. Nestled on the shores of the stunning Nahuel Huapi Lake and surrounded by towering, snow-dusted mountains. The architecture has this charming alpine style with lots of wood and stone, making you feel cozy the moment you arrive. In winter, a premier ski destination. In summer, incredible hiking trails and the scenic Circuito Chico for drives or bike rides. Take a boat, kayak into hidden coves, or just find a quiet pebble beach and soak in the scenery. Bariloche is the chocolate capital of Argentina. Artisan shops and thick hot chocolate so good you need a spoon. A magical, delicious, cozy corner of Patagonia. All right, we've reached the halfway point, and for number 5, we are going to the end of the world, literally. Welcome to Ushuaia, the southernmost city on the entire planet. It's a place with a real frontier feel, a rugged port town nestled between the Marshall Mountains and the icy waters of the Beagle Channel. This is the last stop before Antarctica. The history is fascinating. It started as a penal colony. You can visit the old prison-turned-museum. You can take a boat trip on the Beagle Channel and sail past islands teeming with wildlife. Sea lions, Magellanic penguins, and cormorants. Explore Tierra del Fuego National Park, subpolar forests, dramatic coastlines, and hike to the end of the Pan-American Highway. Ushuaia is a destination that marks a turning point. Wild, dramatic, and unforgettable. Get ready for a change of scenery. For number 4, we're heading to a completely different side of Argentina, the incredible Northwest. With the beautiful city of Salta as our base, Salta La Linda, rich indigenous culture and Spanish colonial charm. a place of vibrant colors and deep-rooted traditions. Leave the city and explore Jujuy and Salta provinces. The road trips here are among the most spectacular in the world. See the Hill of Seven Colors in Purmamarca, stripes of red, orange, yellow, green, purple. Then the Salinas Grande, vast white salt flats. This region has its own cuisine, humitas, tamales, and a journey for the soul, colorful, ancient, utterly captivating. We're entering our top 3, and for the bronze medal, we're going back to Patagonia. But this time for a very specific, very icy reason. At number 3 is El Calafate, the gateway to the Perito Moreno Glacier. This isn't just a glacier, it's a living, breathing river of ice. The ice is an otherworldly shade of blue. You walk along boardwalks that give you panoramic views of a giant over 5 kilometers wide and more than 70 meters above the water. You listen. The glacier groans and creaks. Then, without warning, a huge chunk calves off with a sound like thunder. It's called ruptura. Take a boat right up to the face, or for the adventurous, go ice trekking with crampons and walk on this living river of ancient ice. El Calafate and the Perito Moreno Glacier are a humbling, mind-blowing experience connecting you to geological time. Our runner-up, at number 2, is a city that might surprise you, but it absolutely shouldn't. It's the city of Córdoba, Argentina's second-largest city, and in many ways its historical and intellectual heart. Home to one of the oldest universities in South America. Students give the city incredible vibrancy. The nightlife is amazing. Quarteto music, dancing, always something going on. Wander through cloisters, historic lecture halls, and the Jesuit Block, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Just outside the city are the Sierras Chicas. Hike, swim in rivers, and enjoy a natural playground at the doorstep. Cordobeses are friendly with strong identity, a thriving cultural scene, and festivals like Villa General Belgrano's Oktoberfest, a place that will win you over. And here we are, my friends, our number 1 spot. We've seen cities, mountains, waterfalls, and glaciers. But for me, the most essential, the most iconic Argentinian experience is not a single place, the Pampas. To truly experience the Pampas, you have to visit an estancia, the land of the gaucho where the soul of Argentina was forged. Days are spent on horseback. The gauchos are quiet, skilled, and watching them is like a ballet. And of course the food, a true estancia asado, meat slow roasted over embers, gathered around a long table sharing stories and wine under the vast open sky. At night the stars are so bright you feel like you can reach out and touch them. The Pampas, the romantic, resilient spirit of Argentina. It's not just a trip, it's a feeling. And there you have it, my friends. From the endless plains of the Pampas to the thundering heart of Iguazú Falls, what an incredible journey. It gets under your skin and stays with you long after you've left. Every region is like a different country. Its own flavor, its own landscape, its own special magic. Of all the places we saw today, which one is calling your name? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. If you had fun, give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next trip together. There are so many more places to see, so many more friends to meet, and so much more food to eat. Until next time, my friends, stay curious and keep exploring. Cheers!